name is Michael Humphrey. I'm the Crime Analysis Manager for CMPD. For the Crime Analysis Division within the Charlotte Police Department, really the analysts look at overall crime data. CMPD captures millions of records, whether it comes in from the 911 calls, police reports that are taken, arrests that are made, other things like license plate reader information, electronic monitoring information. So they're able to come through all of this various data in order to look for trends in specific instances to help investigators solve cases and help command staff focus on crime within specific areas that they would want to look at. The police department is a 24/7 operation and things change constantly. So a lot of what they do is focusing on investigative analysis to able to help detectives search for suspects and comb through all of that various data. We look at it in a lot of things, like from a sworn perspective, the detectives can interrogate suspects, the analyst interrogates the data. Over the last 25, 30 years, we've grown from 4 analysts to 22 throughout our division, and we analyze data for every different division of the police department. Looking at things from an investigative, a tactical, a strategic, and administrative focus. If they see something that's jumped up, they'll look at the specific areas of where they've occurred, looking at kind of like old criminal justice theory, looking at the crime triangle. You have to have a suspect, a victim, and a location for any crime to occur. So they're going to analyze any patterns for each one of those areas. So if you can remove or give the information that removes one of those aspects of that crime triangle, then you prevent the crime from occurring overall. Detectives may be at a loss for exactly where to start in their investigation. That's where that analyst really, they're looking for the needle in the haystack at that point, and being able to comb through those millions of records, both from an internal and external sources, to be able to look for that potential suspect to give that detective a lead, I think is most gratifying for them day to day. Anytime that they can help detectives day to day, they feel like they've had a good day. Over my 25 years, as this first started out, it's been very hard for as civilian employees to be ingrained in a sworn atmosphere. So even going back in time, they really had to demonstrate their worth over time. And I think it speaks volume through those relationships that they've formed. I think that's what has allowed us to grow from 4 to 22 analysts over all this period of time, because they've demonstrated their worth in helping those detectives solve those cases. You take a Lowe's or Walmart, they're going to have analysts that look at products that are sold, where those products sold, which stores are doing better or worse, how many employees that they need, where they need to have new stores. For us at CMPD, looking at it just from that same business model, instead of selling products on a shelf, we're selling public safety. So as citizens call in, it shows us what the needs are within the community, and being able to look at that data to help officers respond to it in an efficient manner. Instead of stores, we're sending officers to be able to help the community.